Good morning, everyone. Welcome to How Ines Rolls. I am about to get ready for a very quick meal. As you can see, we're almost on our way to church, so we want to have lunch ready for us. So, of course, I have to make a Crockpot meal. Let's get started. So, today we are making a Crockpot chicken Cordon Bleu, but we're going to make it two ways. One for our family and then one more gluten-free version. So it's probably not going to be exact, but it's going to be still in a way that Paul can enjoy it. So first let me get my crock pot ready and I'll bring you closer. So this recipe calls for 3 pounds, and this thin sliced chicken is only 2 1/4 pounds, but I'm just gonna put them all in here. So this variation you'll see this next part. What I might end up doing is just putting a line of cheese on top, because if I try to put it on, I can't put it on individually. So if you have a more elongated crock pot, that will probably work out even better. So I have some Swiss cheese, upside down of course, Swiss cheese and some Canadian bacon. So what you would do is just put a slice on top of each chicken breast of each. But because I'm just kind of laid it all out, I'm gonna just kind of slice them up a little bit and sprinkle them on top. So you'll need, if you had 4 chicken breasts, then you need 4 slices. But because I laid them around, I'm just gonna use 5 because I like it. I don't think it'd be wrong. Same thing with our ham. I'm gonna use 5 and then slice it. So I have my pot here ready. If you're wondering, I do spray the bottom with some cooking spray. So first we're gonna throw in some of the cheese, and I am gonna cover that up with the ham. So the gluten-free version is, Paul's going to do these similar flavors, but he's just gonna grill some chicken for him to do that. I think that's a great idea. And then we're going to top with some ham. Then we're going to top this with some cream of chicken soup, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that. So all I'm doing is using a couple of cans of cream of chicken soup, and then I'm gonna mix it with some milk. Now, I had an aha moment this weekend. We were doing some grocery shopping, which will be coming out very soon if it hasn't already. And we were looking for something for Paul for this gluten-free. And in the gluten-free aisle, I noticed there was gluten-free the cream of chicken soup. And then I was like, oh my gosh, of course it has some flour in it or some kind of gluten to bind it. And I was kind of feeling really bad because I make so many things with cream of chicken soup. So that was a 1/4 cup. And I will link this recipe below in the description box where I got it from. But so anyways, I was feeling kind of bad that I was not helping Paul get completely gluten-free. So I am going to be bringing you very soon a recipe on how to make your own cream of chicken soup and a gluten-free version. So I'm kind of liking that route anyways, because I love to make things from scratch if I can do it. And the upcoming recipe for this sweetened, why do I want to keep saying sweetened condensed milk? There's Paul back there. Hi, Paul. So I want, if I have this recipe, it'll be now just a go-to. So I like to just have all the ingredients on hand to make the soup mix. So be prepared for that. So now I have this mixed in. I'm just going to pour this on top of of the chicken. And then I'm gonna top it with stuffing. Doesn't that sound so good? And then we're just going to sprinkle the stuffing mix on top, which, oh man, if you've ever just had chicken and stuffing in here in a crock pot, it is so good. It reminds me of all the good things about fall. So we're just gonna cover that up and cook on high for 4 hours. If you're doing it on low, it says 6 to 8 hours. So just kind of watch it. But these are thin cut, so it should be, I don't know, 3.5 hours. So it's just a little bit quicker. But we're gonna cover that up, and it's about 8 in the morning. So after church, it'll be all ready. I even got Paul here helping out. Here, so he's doing some potatoes for after. Thank you. I forgot one final thing, you guys. It was in the microwave hiding for me. So I just took a stick of butter and melted it down, and then this will go on top. Yum. So if you're looking for something diet, maybe Paul's grilled version will help you. This is going to be so good. And like I said, it just reminds me of this time of year with like Thanksgiving and Halloween and all the wonderful things of fall. Oh, I can't wait to have this for lunch. So I'll see you in 3 hours. Thank you. I did it. How was it? Fun. So it's been 3 hours. We've come back from church. We've been uplifted and edified, and so now we need to eatify. So let me check on the crock pot, and I'll open it with you for the very first time. I can hear it. It's all nice and bubbly. Oh, yes. So let me get a fork here, and let me just check on these chickens that are in here. I'm going to try not to break them up too much. Yep, it's done. So I'm just gonna turn it off and work on a side dish. So as a side, I thought I would just fry up some potatoes, those potatoes that Paul was cleaning this morning. So let's get chopping and then we'll fry. So I'm just gonna put some oil. This canola or even vegetable oil is a good one for frying. It can tolerate a high heat. I'll tell you a really funny thing. A couple weeks ago, I decided to do the fried potatoes at my mother-in-law's and straight up burned them because I wasn't used to the pan, I wasn't used to the oil, and I did a high heat really fast and it was pretty sad. Anyways, I know my tool, so I know that this electrical skillet will, I've worked with it a lot, so know your tools, so to say, and use a vegetable oil or a canola if you want. I've still fried with olive oil, but it was more of a slow fry. Anyways, time to get cooking. So making fried potatoes is super easy. I just put salt and pepper, and then I just give it a little bit of a weight with the covered container or the covered lid, and then just give it a couple of flips. In about 5 or so minutes, I want to check the bottom. I like them crispy. Then I'll put more salt and pepper. So that way it's nicely, you can put it, I know some people will put them on at the end, but I kind of like to have that control throughout. So I'm doing some good coating on it. Paul's making his version of chicken cordon bleu. So he has grilled chicken to perfection, the way he wants it, seasoned it the way he wants it. And now he's taking the meat and the Swiss cheese, and I'm not sure, are you just gonna leave them like that? Or are you gonna roll them up, or?
I thought the ham was bigger,
So just leave them like that, good flavor. Yeah, I think that's great. If you even want to, we could even put them in the oven to get more of it melted. It's up to you.
I think it's fine.
Okay, it's almost time to eat then. So we're just dishing up now. So Paul's gonna have his over here, and the rest of us, I'm already starting to put the chicken on. It looks so good. You guys, chicken cordon bleu in the crock pot. Who knew? Gotta get our fried potatoes on. So I'm loving how Paul made a variation of it for gluten-free. It's just grilled. Can't wait. Mm-hmm. So here's ours. Do you want to try it, guys? Oh, that looks so good.
Oh.
Is that good flavor?
So good.
I do love Crockpot meals. Makes it very easy when we are like at church. What do you think, Cobes?
That's good.
Is that good? And our little Ezra over here, I gave him little snippets of the food that he can try. So cross our fingers, right? What'd you say, Paul?
And a quesadilla.
And a quesadilla. Now it's my turn. It tastes like fall. Well, that meal turned out really, really good. It will be a little bit on repeat throughout the whole winter and fall season. It is so easy, so good. Let me know in the comments if you have slow cooker meals, and if you want to share with them or share them with me, feel free. So thanks so much for stopping by. Give the video a thumbs up, and thanks, Rollers, for everything that you do, all your kind comments. I just love you all. So stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.